Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Mr. Phoenix Plays, and it looks like we're going to be starting off my Night Raw with Shawn Michaels instead of an intro. Okay then, here he is, Shawn Michaels, coming out just before a good show here tonight. I wonder what he has to say about NXT TakeOver. Yes, of course he wasn't on it, we know that, but it was such a good show. I have no clue what he's going to say, and also about the Cruiserweight title being in the main event. That is gotta anger him, considering that's a title currently mainly held by an NXT superstar, so maybe it will anger him, maybe it won't. But nonetheless, the general manager of NXT, why do I keep saying general manager of NXT? The general manager of Monday Night Raw is here. Obviously I'll be doing his voice. So as you know, I am the general manager of Monday Night Raw, and I can make deals with other brands, and that is exactly what I have done. Okay then. I have talked to SmackDown Live and got a top tier talent from there. I paid them a large sum of money and made them a big promise that they get to pick the stipulation to the women's title match. No way. Then he's not allowing that. You must be a bit shocked that I allowed them to do that. I won't know the stipulation until they announce it, or even until they wait until Rumble. But I think it was worth it with who we have recently signed and who I can assure you is going to be a future champion. Okay, what is happening here? Ladies and gentlemen, in the next match, AJ Styles was scheduled to face Baron Corbin. But like it always says, card scheduled to change. And that is exactly what has happened. So AJ Styles, get yourself ready backstage. You are about to be facing the newest signee to Monday Night Raw. But I'm not telling you, you have to see it when I see the crowd go nuts. Okay then. The newest signee to Raw. AJ, get yourself ready, because you're going to be in a match with the newest person on the Raw. So yeah, I hope you do enjoy that. That's going to be okay, here we go. AJ Styles facing a mystery opponent. And here he's coming out first. The phenomenal AJ Styles. He had to get himself ready, but he didn't know what he had to get himself ready for. He's going to be facing somebody he doesn't know the skills or the moves of. So that is not going to be necessarily easy for him to overcome. Hopefully, for his sake and the OC's sake, he can. But we can't guarantee anything. I really want to know, who is he going to be up against from SmackDown? That's all we know. They have to give him a lot of money. Okay, who? Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley. Not making the best of entrances here tonight, but Jon Moxley making an impression, hopefully, on the phenomenal AJ Styles in a huge debut. I know it's not the best character model, but it is okay. As you can see at the top, hashtag Monday Night Raw. Moxley immediately just trying to go after Styles. Drop kick. Gripping his arm on the floor. Jon Moxley from All Elite Wrestling and from SmackDown Live. He is a member of the Shield. He was drafted with the Shield. He has not had a match on SmackDown yet. Maybe that was one of the reasons SmackDown decided to give him up. As long as they could get a lot of money, like Shawn said, and could get pick the stipulation for the women's title match. Maybe pick a stipulation can make it in their favor and hopefully have a SmackDown superstar win the title at Rumble. Obviously, as you know, this is the final Raw before Rumble. I know it's been a while since we've done this most, so I will give you a quick recap on what did go down at NXT TakeOver Phoenix. A new women's champion, or new NXT women's champion, Charlotte Flair defeated Shayna Baszler in a very quick Iron match. New NXT champion, Matt Riddle defeated the debuting Jeff Hardy and Aleister Black. What else happened? Let me just think. It was a great show. Adam Cole defended his title against Chad Gable, winning effort. Mark Andrews won the triple threat ladder match at become the new Cruiserweight champion. Obviously, as you know, he will be defending his title in the main event tonight. In a I'm hoping for him that he can win. But right now, Jon Moxley is just decimating AJ Styles. He's showing he deserves to be here. Right into it, armbar, but the ref telling him to cut it out. He was against the ropes. Knee right into the back. He was held back by WWE, but hopefully signing with Monday Night Raw can help his career go in the right direction in the WWE. And now he is just showing off, showing why he deserved to have matches on SmackDown, but he didn't get any matches. He wants to prove that he should have, and SmackDown have made a big decision, a big bad decision in this case, by letting him go, and he is destroying the former two-time world champion. And maybe Moxley will become a two-time world champion in this Universe Mode series. Climbing to the top turnbuckle, elbow drop right onto the spine of AJ Styles, dragging his lifeless body across the floor, rolling him over right into the cover onto AJ Styles. Only a 1 count, and Styles just managing to kick out at only 1, no matter how much of a beating he's taken. Oh, what's this? Oh, went for a paradigm shift, I believe. But Styles just getting out of it. He went for, obviously, his famous finisher, the paradigm shift. Obviously, it's not actually in the game because it's on Elite Wrestling, so I just used the double underhook DDT. But is that the one I used? I believe it's the one Mick Foley has, the one I used. It kind of lifts him up. It looks better than the double underhook DDT. I know that's the one I didn't use. Styles lifting him up. Oh, what's he going for here? He's about to ruin his debut. Styles clash onto Jon Moxley. I've actually had a huge upset win. I don't think fans will be very happy about this. But Jon Moxley just powering out at the start of the 2 count. He managed to get out in time from the Styles clash by the Phenomenal One. If he didn't, this would have been one of the biggest mistakes in Raw history, I think. Knee right onto the jaw of Jon Moxley once again. I could try and do in Universe Mode very often again, like I said. Go to my website, you want to see the full roster of each brand. It keeps getting updated every time a new person gets signed. So Jon Moxley will be on it later. It's https://itsphoenixplays.wixsite.com/PhoenixYT. I know it's a very long title, but go ahead, find it. It is a Wix site. I'm not going to pay into it. If it ends up getting popular, I will try and remove the Wix site, get my own domain. That'll be pretty good. And now Moxley just sending Styles off rope. I also have some other posts. I have reviews on WWE pay-per-views, my newest one being on Survivor Series. I am going to be doing NXT TakeOver War Games 3 soon. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. And yeah, so I hope you do enjoy it. There will be a link in description. Styles just sending Moxley right back into the ring. Jumping onto the apron, maybe he's going to be setting up the phenomenal forearm right to the top of the head of Jon Moxley. Right into the cover now. 1, 2, 3. And AJ Styles with an upsetting victory against Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley did try his best to become a good superstar here on Raw, but sadly it did not come true. Because see, Moxley rolling out of the ring, very sad. He made a huge decision by coming to Raw, and that decision has not paid off. That huge upsetting win, the undefeated Intercontinental Champion Ali, or Mustafa Ali, they gave his name back. He is currently 2-0. He is Intercontinental. I believe that's 2-0. That's what my thing says. So, well, of course he's 2-0. This is his 3rd match. He is the Intercontinental Champion, and he is hoping to get a win over the former and first ever Universal Champion. That would be huge to get. Obviously, well, I'll have to wait and watch the match just like all of you. I am going to skip the entrance, trying to get time to be able to upload it today and edit it all today, so there won't be too many long entrances. But wait, did I say Mustafa Ali? And Yeah, it says Mustafa Ali, even though in the game his name's just Ali. Ali immediately going after Balor. Well, of course he is. He's in the match, but immediately with a huge penalty kick. Balor immediately back in control with that brutal DDT. Snapping his neck now. Just like Bray Wyatt did the Balor. Bray Wyatt snapped his neck. Remember, the Universal Champion, not the Universal Champion, well, in real life, yes, the Universal Champion, but the World Heavyweight Champion is in action tonight. Next, he is up against Mike Kanellis. I don't know why Mike Kanellis agreed to this match. Remember the rules: if a superstar goes out for injury, they will be able to pick a replacement superstar and decide if they want to sign them to a contract or not. So if Mike Kanellis goes out for an injury, maybe that's what they're planning doing. Put Mike Kanellis in the match, he goes out for injury so they can sign a new superstar. Someone like Drew McIntyre. Someone like that. Someone with the huge power to be able to overcome everyone. And now Ali just stomping. Just stomping when Balor, but Balor popping up with a forearm to the face. Okay, dragging Mustafa Ali across the floor. Obviously, we all know Ali is gonna have to give Cedric Alexander a title shot if he wins here tonight. Well, no, not Cedric. I mean Balor. If Balor wins here tonight, he's gonna have to give him a title shot. It's guaranteed. Obviously, Mustafa Ali has his hands full at Rumble. He might have his hands full at Rumble if he agrees. Wait, that dropkick just cut him open. That got to be a painful dropkick. If he agrees to the match at Rumble, he obviously has to agree by the end of the day, and he does have a promo scheduled for later tonight. Maybe that is what he's talking about. Just before the main event, where Cedric Alexander is actually looking to win the Cruiserweight Championship. Could be huge for him, and ref at the count of 5 now. Is this going to end in a double count out for the Intercontinental Champion? Count of 7 now. Bulldog on the floor below. Lifting him back up. Count of 8. Ali just sending him back to the ring, climbing back in the ring himself. Both of these superstars back in the ring. You see this blood dripping down. Actually, glitch has happened again, hasn't it? You can't even see the blood. There's meant to be blood, but there's not blood. Oh! He just kneed him right across the foot, the top of the head. This could ruin his plans for the future. And a huge chop, a forearm to the face. Lifting him up now. Sit out powerbomb onto the champion. Lifting him back up. Irish whip into the corner. Drop kick taken back down Mustafa Ali. But Mustafa Ali just popping up. Neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker. Dropping him on the top of his head. Very nice indeed. Super kick taking him back down to the ground. I'm enjoying this match a lot. But, well, I don't think Finn will be enjoying it after he takes a crushing defeat. There we go. A double drop kick into the stomach. 1, 2. But Finn Balor kicking out. Did I say someone else's name? I am sorry if I said someone else's name. I can't even remember if I did, but this match is just amazing right now. Balor's ran right at him, but instead just decided to grab his arm and rest him behind his back in a hammer lock. But a back elbow. Hurricane Rana by Mustafa Ali once again, lifting him back up to his feet, showing why he is and gonna be and is and the best ever Intercontinental Champion in the series. Sling Blade by Balor, lifting him back up to his feet. Irish whip sending him into the corner. Okay, and now setting up for the basement drop kick. Maybe planning on ending Mustafa Ali here tonight, showing why he deserves a title opportunity more than Cedric Alexander. Rolling him over into the cover, maybe thinking that will be enough to end it for him, but it is not. Mustafa Ali kicking out once again, lifting him back up to his feet now. Finn Balor, here we go. 1916, the Bloody Sunday, planting him on the tip of his head and maybe ending his night right here. Is it? And he does. He defeats the Intercontinental Champion. The Intercontinental Champ's first loss in a non-title match here against Finn Balor. In my opinion, showing why Balor deserves that opportunity more than Alexander by far. So I wonder what Mustafa Ali has to say about that. I wonder what he has to say about Alexander. Luckily, the title was not on the line, so congratulations to Finn Balor connecting with the 1960 after the basement dropkick to get the 1, 2, 3. You can see there's blood on the side of his head, but next, the World Heavyweight Champion is in action. And here we go, the World Heavyweight Champion is in action against Mike Kanellis. He won the title in the Battle Royal last week. I did not have any part in playing. I did not play that match, obviously. I just watched it through, and I was shocked to see the guy I wanted to win the 8-man Battle Royal. But the Fiend Bray Wyatt is here. I am going to skip it like I said. But he is against someone we don't even need to watch any of the entrance for. We just know. His entrance, the second we clicked. But the second before we clicked it, it's probably longer than his lifespan would be after the match. Yeah, the T-bone suplex. What I mean by that is as soon as the bell rings, there's very little chance Mike Kanellis will be able to get back up. Double axe handle onto Kanellis, the World Heavyweight Champion, just destroying him, sending him onto his back. Of course, Kanellis had to agree to this match, maybe hoping to show the world he deserves a title opportunity. But I think he regrets his decision, just like Daniel Bryan probably does at Survivor Series. Well, did at Survivor Series, considering he took a crushing defeat. Bray Wyatt just dragging him, lifting him up and dropping him with a stun gun on the top of the ropes. Wyatt, release suplex, dropping Mike Kanellis on his back. You can hear the fans chanting, Wyatt's gonna kill you. Mike Kanellis fighting back with a kick to the midsection, just sending Wyatt over the top rope. Somehow, Mike Kanellis has got in some offense, which shocks me. Because any wrestler I know who faces The Fiend, I doubt they'd get any offense. But somehow, one of the most unused wrestlers in WWE is getting in quite a good amount of offense on the most unstoppable being in WWE today, The Fiend. Sending him in to the solid steel steps, but I bet that doesn't even affect him much. A punch. Do you just see how angry Wyatt looked? Count of 7 now. Sending Mike Kanellis back in the ring and falling him shortly. You can see Kanellis barely managing to get up. Strike to the midsection. And another release suplex, dropping him hard in his back. The Eater of Worlds, the Destroyer, The Fiend, one of the most unstoppable. Rivaling The Undertaker in how unstoppable he is. But the real question is he gonna end it here, or is he gonna play it out? Mandible Claw locked in. Okay, and it's over. The ref ringing the bell for the knockout victory. And The Fiend Bray Wyatt just destroyed Mike Kanellis. Mike, you put in a good effort, but you did not win here tonight. You got some good offense in, but you didn't manage. The Fiend just staring at him, putting out his hand. And The Fiend showing some respect, which in my opinion is a bit odd. Okay then, and The Fiend just wanted to celebrate his easy victory. And here we go. Sorry about the entrances. I made a mistake with the recording, so I restarted the match. Don't worry. It was in the middle of the match I made a mistake with the recording. Dolph Ziggler was in control, but the match hadn't ended when I had the mistake. So here we go. Flatliner immediately by one of the Usos. I forgot to change. I forgot to remove the top of GA, was it? I remember I said I removed the top of GA because they did that old in some of the previous games, so you can actually tell the difference. So I'm gonna have to do that. well, for either next Raw or Royal Rumble, considering this match determines who we go into the triple threat title match at Rumble. Tag title match, obviously triple threat, either TLC or Hell in a Cell or Steel Cage. I'm not sure if the Steel Cage option though. At Rumble. I hope you are pretty excited to see that. Either the Usos or Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode have taken, but Robert hasn't taken a single loss. I swear I remember. I was talking about this when I was a minute ago when I was first trying it. I swear I remember Dolph getting a win. I'm not sure what I'm remembering this about. If I remember, Dolph, or was, yeah, it was Dolph. He, when the ref was knocked down, he kicked him right in the midsection and then just pinned him. But according to my win-loss record thing, no such thing ever happened. If the match does end in double count-out, we will have to wait to find out what happened. Currently, I'm going on to my last video, and I'm going to keep skipping like every 10 minutes on the video. See if we find any win. Usos match against the OC. It was at 7. I was looking at the screen like, are they both going to get counted out? But no. They barely managed to get in. But even though they barely managed to get in, they did get in. So the match carries on. Send him into the corner. Maybe ready to make a tag to his partner, Roode. A fully, well, I'm not sure if it's actually been tagged yet, but nearly a fully. Okay, Roode. We got multiple strikes in the stomach, sending him into the corner. And a knee right to the face of Uso. I'm not going to call him Uso. I don't know which one it is, so just going to keep calling him Uso. Sending him back into the corner again. Tag has been made. And Robert Roode is legal. And a strike right into the liver. Was that liver? Somewhere by the liver. A strike and a clothesline to the back of the head. Somehow Uso is fighting back, even though that brutal shock. I think that brutal shock forcing him to tag out and trying to let his brother do all the work. There you go, double underhook. Dropping him a double underhook suplex. Very nice indeed. Elbow drop. Lifting him back up to his feet. Forearms face. I'm planning on doing this. I'm not sure if I do. If I don't, I am sorry. But if I do, good on me for remembering. I'm planning on the start of the video having a little thing with a tiny bit of music with showing the match card of tonight. Obviously, from now, obviously we had John Moxley and Styles instead of Baron Corbin himself, which was a scheduled match. So that will say Baron Corbin instead, because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin the surprise. A strike onto the arm, another strike onto the arm, a strike at the top of the head. Uso is just destroying. Oh, okay, I spoke too soon. DDT planting the top of his head into the ground. Now just locking him in a headlock, getting up onto the top of his head and pulling him back down, stretching his head. Well, not really stretching his head. It looked brutal, but not really sure how much damage that would do. Maybe give him a bit of a headache because he was cutting off the blood with his arm. And now, but the Uso is just somehow just fighting back. Obviously, I don't know which one it is. Just managing to fight back, but Roode not like that, snapping the arm over his shoulder and a clothesline taking him back down. Stomp onto the side. Here we go. We'll be seeing this match over the next week, determining who will be in the triple threat match at Rumble for the title. And a cover by Robert Roode. 1, 2, and Jimmy or Jay kicking out. I'm just gonna call this one Jimmy, okay? I'm not sure if I'm right or not. Glorious DDT onto Robert. No, onto Jimmy. 1, 2. But Jimmy just about managing to power out. Lifting him back up. But Jimmy with a shoulder attack. Like I said, I'm going to be calling this one Jimmy. It's probably Jay knowing me. Irish whip sending him into the corner. Kick the midsection. I guess there's a 50% chance I'm right. Oh, here we go. Uso. There we go. A stink face. dragging the lifeless body of Robert Roode into the cover. 1. Oh, but only a 1 count before a kick out by Robert Roode, lifting him back up to his feet. Oh, a clothesline at the back of the head by Roode. Okay, Uso popped immediately back up, but now neck breaker by Robert Roode. You can see Jimmy just rolling out of the ring. Robert Roode following from the other side. The ref at the count of 1, once again back inside the ring. We've had a lot of close calls tonight with countouts. But now he's just sending him into his partner. Not even trying to make, obviously he can't make a tag out here. He just wants to injure his opponent as much as he can. Count of 4, and that knee across the face might have left him serious damage. Same with that forearm. Count of 5. What are they thinking? What's going to happen if this ends in a double count out? Neck breaker. Count of glorious. Well, not count glorious. Count of 8 for that nice glorious taunt. Sending him into the LED post. Count of 9. Oh no, what's going to happen here? He sent him into the ring. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode just won the match. Uso's planning to throw him into the ring and jump back in the ring to count with the match, but he threw Robert Roode into the ring, and then the ref called for the bell. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode are going to Royal Rumble for the tag team title match. But I have a big feeling that if it wasn't for that stupid mistake by Jimmy, they was not going to be going to Rumble. Oh my god. Great job, I guess, to Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. They didn't really do too much in the match. They did less, but they're still going to Rumble now. Sorry about that screen, but there I clicked the wrong button, then it paused it, and then I clicked the screen. So sorry for that. But I'm shocked with the ending of the last match. He threw him back into the ring, hoping to get back in the ring in time to be able to carry it on. But then the ref called for the bell, count out, win for Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. They are going to Royal Rumble now. But Ali, the Intercontinental Champion, who took a crushing defeat earlier tonight, has something on his mind. And somebody did want an opportunity last week, and that somebody's name is Cedric Alexander, who is on next. But is he gonna accept? Oh, what? Obviously I'll be playing the voices of him like always. So I'm not here again to talk about how I'm gonna defeat everyone that comes in my path. No. I'm here to talk about Cedric Alexander. So Cedric Alexander, you're a great superstar. You defeated Tommaso Ciampa in the first match, but you're acting like it annoys me calling me Mustafa Ali instead of just Ali. To be honest, I don't really care. Because no matter what you call me, I want to hear it straight to my face. So Cedric Alexander, get out here right now and come face to face with me in the ring. Okay, here he is, Cedric Alexander, accepting his call, and wow, he just teleported into the ring. No way. Okay, so you don't care if I call you that, but what would you care if I keep saying you lost earlier tonight, and I am not going to lose in the main event next? I bet you're going to want to lose, because at Royal Rumble I'm facing you and Finn Balor. Or am I just facing Finn Balor? Let me just get this all clear a sec. There's no way I'm backing down to an opportunity like that, you stupid. I'm taking the opportunity as much as I can. I'll do anything to get the opportunity and anything to get my hands on the Intercontinental Championship. Okay, you wanna know what you have to do to get your hands on the Intercontinental Championship? Fight as much as you can in that match next. But there's one thing. If you want it to only be Finn Balor, go ahead, win the match. But if you want to be in the match at Royal Rumble, you're not winning that Cruiserweight Championship. Or if you are, you're agreeing to put it on the line as well. Okay then, you You want me to put my Cruiserweight Championship online? You said Intercontinental Championship, you idiot. Pretty much already saying that you're gonna lose the title at Royal Rumble. But no, you're not gonna lose the title. Well, more like you're not gonna lose it up until Rumble. But then, I will dethrone you and Balor. Just think of how good this can be. Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Finn Balor, triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship in a Hell in a Cell. Imagine how good that is gonna be. Okay then. Cedric, carry on with the conversation. He just cracked his skull. Just staring at each other now. Alexander, clothesline taking down Ali. He just cracked his head against his skull and now an elbow drop. He's just destroying the Continental Champion. Obviously, if you did hear what he said is going to have to happen if he wants the opportunity. If he wants the opportunity, he has to lose tonight. Or, if he wins, he has to put the Cruiserweight title on the line as well. Obviously, he agreed, so that match is now official for Rumble. Finn Balor, Cedric Alexander, and the champion Mustafa Ali in a Hell in a Cell as well, which obviously is going to be a great match. I don't know what part it will be on, probably one of the earlier parts. Obviously, Royal Rumble is split into equal parts with probably about 2 matches per part, only about 18 minutes per part. Some of them will probably be about 5, maybe 6 parts of the show, maybe a bit more than 10 matches, I'd say. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all in it. Another neck breaker. Ali just destroying Cedric Alexander, maybe making him not so good for his next match, which is in a minute. So good luck to you, Alexander, on fighting that match, but I do not think you'll do very well. And a ref just jumped into the ring trying to break these two apart and hopefully get backstage for his next match. It seems the ref managed to get him back into the backstage, get ready for the match. But now the Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Mark Andrews, Cedric Alexander. Extreme Rules match. Main event, Cedric Alexander. If I keep saying his name like Alexander, sorry. He did just take a beating though, so he's probably not in full health considering he just been attacked. More like he just attacked Ali, but then got destroyed by him. So in my opinion, there's no way that he can dethrone him tonight. And now here he is, along for the ride, the Cruiserweight Champion. He won the title at NXT TakeOver Phoenix, but he is looking to defend it tonight, and with a successful defense, hopefully, the Cruiserweight Champion from NXT, Mark Andrews. Now, you can't tell me you're not excited for this match, because I am. Obviously, there are some things on my mind. Who is the Fiend going to be facing at Rumble? Stuff like that.
North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Cedric is here, not even Alexander, just Cedric against the champion Mark Andrews. Andrews immediately getting off the bat, dragging Cedric against the ropes. Or Cedric Alexander, I know he missed out his name, or maybe because I skipped it. Well, maybe that might be the reason, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, went for the Enziguri. A stomp. Kick the midsection by Andrews, immediately fight back. Oh, roll through into a double stomp, and okay, Sean's ringing me. Hey Sean, yep. Okay. Sean just said make sure I tell them to congratulate Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode with that very upset win. Even though it ended like that, he's not me taking me the opportunity anytime soon. Okay, I assume he wants the greatest there is. And of course, handing the Usos their first loss here tonight is a pretty big thing to do. Alexander with the uppercut onto the champion. Okay, now just cracking his neck, trying to break it as easily as possible. There we go, third time, and smashing him back into the ground, lifting him back up to his feet. Super kick, sending Andrews back on the ground. Elbow drop, standing back up to his feet. Kick to the back, lifting him back up. Oh, went for a nice back fist, but got out of it with the twirl-a-whirl takedown. Stomp on the arm. Standing shooting star press, a miniature version of his finishing move, the shooting star for top rope. Went for the enziguri, but a kick by Alexander instead, not wanting him to connect that pro move. Another roll through double stomp, but Alexander's popping up, but spinning kick, missing the drop kick. This match is just fast-paced amazingness. It's amazing. Okay, there we go, a big boot, throwing him away. Okay, rolling through, flipping over, stunner. There we go, the snap dog nightmare, I believe that's called, I'm not sure. Right into the cover though. 1, 2, but only a 2 count before Cedric Alexander powering out, lifting him back up to his feet, grabbing him in position, a strike onto the back, dragging him, putting him against the ropes here, trying to get away, but just pushing him between the middle and top rope of the ropes. Here we go. There we go, a 619, maybe paying homage to one of his favorite wrestlers, Rey Mysterio. Well, I assume it's one of his favorite wrestlers, considering he's using one of his moves. Landing on its feet just barely, just staring at him now. Okay, here we go. Suplex into the stunner again. Another stunner by the champion, showing why he is the champion. Okay, underhook, pile driver, the vertebreaker, the double underhook pile driver, his secondary finishing move, maybe ending it here for Cedric, but no. Instead of hitting the shooting star press, he decided to go with the vertebreaker, but maybe not the best decision looking back at it. Elbow drop instead of the shooting star press. Just staring down at him. Standing. A nice standing flip. 1, 2, 3. And with a standing senton back flip, twirling flip, he picked up the win and retains the title. A big upset win, but Alexander not happy, showing he is vulnerable and can take a crushing defeat, and punching the ref right in the face. That's got to have repercussions. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, let's try notifications, and I'll see you again very soon with SmackDown Live.